All right, so I got the Sport Dog 100C. That's the transmitter version, the newer one. Uh, it came with 20 gauge wires, which is very thin. So I bought the 14 gauge, just thicker wires, thicker coatings, I guess more durable for underground. Anyways, I also bought three collars, two for my puppies, one for my Great Pyrenees. So my Great Pyrenees, uh, he's been conditioned puppy. I got him from a farm, from a farm that's like 20, 30 acres or so, I believe. But he was living with goats. I got him at 5 months with electric fence for the goats. So he was trained on that type of fencing. When I got him, he was very aware of a shock collar and the beep, but then he was more afraid of it when I got him, and he's always been since. Even now, he's almost 2 years old. Uh, but lately, I haven't really conditioned him anymore on the collar, so he's starting to test property lines. That's why I decided to put up the underground wire. He adjusts very quick on the first attempt to cross property line with the correction. He did not try to cross or test the property line after that initial correction. Um, as far as the puppy, one of them I call Zero. The other puppy I call him One. It's pretty much 0, 1 numbering them. So One, he walk up to the property line or to the wire, beeping. He's been somewhat conditioned on a remote shock collar or static correction training collar. So when he walked up to the wire and he got that correction, he didn't know what to do but sat there and took the shock. So I had to pull him back away from the wire. Had to do that twice. After that, he learned every time his collar start beeping, he'll turn around and he'll sit there or go somewhere else. So he's learning. Zero, as far as Zero goes, he don't care. First couple time, he did care. He had more training with the collar, but then when I was training him on the collar, I started on a very low correction level, and I worked my way up to something that he will not tolerate. But I think I've messed up there, because now to me it seems like he has built a tolerance slowly up to and surpassing the collar. So now he tests the fence a couple times and he will not cross it until I cross it. So I walk with the dog with a leash up to the wire, and he gets the correction, he'll walk away. But then whenever I take off the leash and I walk past the wired, he knows not to cross it. But as further I go, he gets more tempted, and he will cross the wire, taking the correction. He'll just shake his head and he'll just walk right past it. He's not running, boating right across it. So I don't think the wired underground fence sports dog will work for Zero, considering he's not chasing squirrels, cats with a prey drive or anything. He just walk across the wire just because he wants to follow me. So it's not going to hold him back when he's getting that drive, natural instinct kicking in. As far as One go, I believe with training and conditioning, he may learn to obey. I don't want him to be afraid, but I want him to learn. Unlike my Great Pyrenees, I call him Beagle. He's more of afraid of the beep. So when he was a puppy, I'm guessing they've overdid it with the training. He's afraid of the beep and the shock, versus One, he's learning to stay away from the wire. When he hears the beep, he walks away, turn the other way, and then Zero don't care. So I'm guessing sports dogs don't work for every dog, I guess. Just my little rant or experience with my first electric underground fence. I guess 3 different dogs, 3 different personality. Works for some, and some it don't work. Definitely not for hunting dogs. Their drive is too strong. For 0 and 1, the parents that I imported from Vietnam, I'm not even gonna put them on the collar. They have so much more drive in their adult dogs, so they're probably not gonna be contained within the wire. They'll probably just boat run right across it. Their drive is too high, considering it's not even holding back my little 7-month puppy. So I guess I don't really recommend these for athletic dogs or like high prey drive dogs. It won't work. So that's just my little opinion on it. But yeah, sports dog, quite expensive. It's $130 per collar. The setup itself, the 14 gauge wired for 1,500 feet, was some little over $200. Just the transmitter that came with one collar itself and the 20 gauge wired is 200 something as well. So I've spent $2, $4, $6, about $700-800 for the setup, and I'm a little disappointed because I have a feeling that one day one will break the fence, cross the fence as well. I didn't want him to pick up that habit, so I'm not letting Zero out at the moment. My Great Pyrenees, he's a big baby. He's been conditioned as a pup before I got him to be afraid of it. So he's probably never going to cross the fence. He's more of a passive dog, more chill, laid back versus the other dogs. But anyways, yeah. That's my little review on sports dog.